So using action, audience, and persona, we get a reasonable output. We can give the output a lot of precision, exactly what we need using the 5 techniques shown here. And the output that we receive, its style, its tone, and format is also a lot under our control. Style basically means the personality of the writing, how something is written, the choice of words, the length of the sentence, the structure, etc. Tone means the emotional state or attitude towards the audience or the subject. Okay. So a personality can have different emotional states and that will dictate the tone, right? We'll see a lot of examples. It will start to make a lot more sense. And output is basically the desired format of output. That is how structurally or visually it's presented. And we can control a lot of aspects of style, tone, and output. So we are telling write a course outline versus write it in an engaging and interactive way, or create or design an engaging and interactive curriculum, right? So this writing, this style and tone here makes a bit of difference in the output that we receive. List soft skills important for the workplace versus craft an inspiring guide essential for soft skills for aspiring leaders, weaving in motivational anecdotes and actionable advices. So these extra bit of information about style and tone, it gives so much more information to the AI and we can get so much more different output based on them, right? Create a captivating, simple to understand notes, right? Craft a blog post on the benefits of remote work in a conversational tone that engages reader on a personal level. Write a white paper on AI using authoritative tone, including industry specific jargon to appeal to experts. Do you think this output of this particular prompt would be so much different than write a blog post on healthcare? It would be significantly different. Similarly, humorous article, right? That will entertain readers but still provide value. So three things, you can think of three things when you're working on style and tone of, um, the output that you are expecting. One is what kind of audience are you appealing to? And depending on the audience, whether you are targeting professionals, experts, right? For them, you might want some formal or technical tone. For beginners and general readers, you might want a friendly and approachable tone, right? Purpose of communication, right? Is it to inform? Is it to persuade? Is it to entertain? Or is it to like literally, um, give someone a product of warning, right? They are all going to have a very different tone, right? So to inform, you can have a neutral or clear tone. Persuade, you can have convincing or passionate tone, right? And then the emotional impact that you want to have with the output that you receive. So do you want to create a sense of urgency? Do you want to create a sense of hope? Or you want to, make things light with humor? So all of them, um, you know, requires different style and tone. So three things you need to take care. One is the audience that you are targeting, the purpose of the communication, and the emotional impact you want your message to have. Now, to give you all a very good idea of what these different styles and tones might mean or what kind of output it can generate. So if I ask ChatGPT or any AI tool, most of the AI tools to create conversational tone, write in conversational tone, right? So prompt example could be something like, let's chat about quantum computing and keep the explanation simple and conversational. The output would be, of course, conversational. Let's walk through this together, one step at a time. So this is how somewhat output that you can expect from your AI. If it's instructional, if you're asking AI to give out instructional type of content, then you might expect this kind of a response. So I have included very commonly used styles here: encouraging, collaborative, explanatory, professional, direct, creative, business, right? So you can use this, experiment with this, and the tone of voices, right? Do you want casual and friendly tone, right? Do you want empathetic tone? I understand this can be frustrating. Encouraging and supportive, you got this, take this one step forward. Inquisitive, warm and welcoming, humorous, light, gent, professional, optimistic, direct, authoritative, encouraging. So with a combination of these styles and tones, you can literally manage the kind of output, the type of output that you will be receiving. And obviously about the format, the visual, the structural representation, there are lots of options. Plain text is usually um, the default most of the times, depending on the prompt. Then you can ask AI to list the first 5 planets starting from Sun. So it gives you a simple list. Use bullet points to give me XYZ. So it gives you bullet point. You can ask it to give it to you in table format. It will try to give it to you in table format. Create a table showing XYZ. I want the output in the form of code snippets. So you will get output in the form of code snippets. You can ask it to structure content using Markdown headings, right? So different level deep can be represented with more number of hashes. For maths, by default, it uses the LaTeX code. And you can also ask it to give you the LaTeX code directly rather than the well-formatted code. You can ask it for HTML snippet. You can ask for JSON format. So a lot of things. Markdown with block quotes, nested lists, emojis. ASCII table is very important, very useful, right? Create an ASCII tree structure for website's main navigation, right? And it gives you a very nice ASCII tree that you can use it wherever you want to. You can ask it to create a mermaid flowchart code for any design process or any flow of information, and it will give you the mermaid code and also show you the preview of how it would look like. So you can take a screenshot of it, or in documents like Notion, you can directly give the mermaid code and it will create these mermaid charts for you, right? So again, a lot of format, you can ask that, give me back these in form of multiple choice question for practice. So a lot of control you have over 3 things primarily: the style, the tone, and the output format. The more you use them, the more intuitive they become. But to begin with, please feel free to use these notes and try to experiment with these lists that I have provided related to styles, related to different tones, and different output formats.